Probably feeling it. Vito Gesualdi!
Wrigley Comedy Club.
Is the audio horribly desynced?
What a night.
It looks like it.
I look terrible.
And it's loud as
Is that a
fuck.
Rippaverse hat?
It is my Rippaverse head. Yeah, there we go.
Is that Clippaverse or Rippaverse?
I think that is Rip. I don't have a Clippaverse.
Was it cold there, Vito, that you had to wear your jacket on stage?
Yeah, it was kind of cold. And I'm wearing those disgusting sweatpants. I did not dress up as I probably should have.
For film.
They're going to go see Vito. Like, yeah, it's a live show. Vito just looks all slobby. Like,
Yo, you're a real one, man. You show up like John Candy.
That's my stand-up coat, though, because I feel comfy in that coat, you know? So even if I bomb, I go, well,
the Barrington Bear.
At least I'm comfy.
I would say you looked heavier back then.
He would say that, but it's not true.
I looked heavier back then. I do look heavier.
No, it's the jacket, Vito. It's the jacket.
I've lost like 20 pounds.
Yeah.
The red backdrop clashes with Vito's wideness. Damn. Roasted. They don't make Vito's size dress clothes.
You guys are killing me.
We love you, Vito. We love you.
I was just going to say that your stand-up coat looks exactly like Riley's raping coat. So
yeah, it looks like people can flash with that coat, like those flashers. Let's hear the stand.
And Riley's like 5 foot, so that would cover up all of his.
Like a trench coat, yeah.
Nightmare. All right, let's get the shitting over with. Come on, get up here. No.
Oh, someone in the audience offered to shit in my mouth to give and for money.
I feel like my whole set is gonna be memes.
Yeah, it would probably help if we knew that. But
shouted at me from the audience. So let's put a fucking stop to it now. How's everyone? I just said stop.
You sound out of breath, Vito. You just walked on the stage and you sound like you're gonna collapse.
That's a lot of nerves, man.
Yeah.
What do you want me to do?
That's a journal.
I'm just saying.
This is why I had to become a mule to vote people into power to keep you nut jobs down. Anyway, I muled the shit out of that election. I was just going to the ballot box, just slapping it, running away, coming back, fucking with it. Anyway, guys, it is a time of COVID, sad time. It's hard to make friends, which is why I've joined a social club, a club for men. It's called Sam's Club. Now, I haven't met Sam yet, but judging from the rest of the members, he weighs about 450 pounds, drives a pretty cool rascal scooter, and thinks it's okay to buy croissants by the 24-pack.
Dark Gift is in the chat.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was on the other screen. What's up? What's up, people? It's Dark Griff.
Yeah, Dark Griff.
I always say Griff.
Dark
It's
Gift.
in my head because I've heard someone else say
Dark
Griff.
Gift. I say that shit too.
Gift.
I don't mean to.
Dark Gift, you got to get in here.
Tony, Dark. His name is actually Tony, so it'll be like two Tonys. You guys can probably get along and be friends.
You got to get 3 Tonys.
Is that how that works?
Tony.
Yeah,
I know. Anyone named Tony, I just get along with, like automatically.
I don't know. We're gonna find out.
It might be because in grammar school, my best friend was actually named Tony.
Yeah,
so you might be right. But if he wants to come in,
that Sam's Club joke definitely bombed.
Yeah. Is Sam's Club full of Asians like Costco or?
I don't know. I don't go to the Sam's Club.
Yeah, because men and women go to Sam's Club. Mostly women. Sorry, Vito.
Vito layered. Someone says I shouldn't have layered. Yeah, I probably could have just had the jacket over the t-shirt. That was my mistake.
All right. Well, if Dark Gift wants to come in, I'm gonna put the link in the chat. Be brave. Put the link in the chat for him specifically. No one else.
I can DM him.
I can't believe you do that. Yeah, why don't you just DM people?
Yeah, let me get the link.
No, he's already got it now. It's in the chat now.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's too late
now. Good, because I don't want to. Because I did that for EVS one time and it was horrible.
Yeah, I can't trust Rich. EVS is literally like, give me the link, and Rich is like, don't worry, I got this. One job, he had one job to do. And he sends the link, and EVS is like, where's everybody at? Where's everybody at? And
I want to say that
the wrong link.
The only time EVS has ever replied to a DM was wrong link. So I'm like, what? And I sent them the wrong link again. It was bad. It was horrible.
Matt says that's sad because I don't even fucking know you. What's sad? Who's sad? What?
Oh, he's saying that to Clip Sama. Clip Sama is saying Matt Barr is making me mad.
Yeah, Matt Barr's cool, man.
I think my Cosby joke did well.
Well, we'll find out. Because so far,
skip ahead.
So maybe I'm on Lunga's side so far. We're not skipping. We're gonna get all
no
this
skipping.
cringe.
Do the whole.
Wait, hold on. Is this your first? This ain't your first attempt, is it? Vito?
This is not my first attempt. No,
Okay.
but this is me. This is me coming out of retirement.
Okay.
All right, let's keep going. Let's see.
It's a weird club. I don't really get it. Guys, all this Me Too stuff has been happening. Can you believe it? Me Too. Not good. It's sad because I'm watching, a lot of guys who I, had an impact on my life, find out they're bad guys, For instance, I used to every day after school come home and eat a delicious Jell-O pudding pop, who famously advertised.
I don't believe you just ate one, Vito. That's probably why the joke.
I had a couple of them.
If you like, if I ate just the whole box,
That's a big That's a big setup.
That do we know? Cosby. And now, of course, it comes out all these horrible things he does. People ask me, they go, "How do you feel about Cosby?" I go, "Well, I found out that as a child, every day I came home and put an elderly black rapist's chocolatey treat in my mouth. So how do you think I feel about that? Doesn't feel good. Huh? Kind of feels like shit. Like I was tricked." That's a lot of these things. I looked up to some of these guys. You know who I looked up to more than anybody in this world?
That was the Cosby bit?
The next part. It leads into the next part. Just play the next part.
Little guy named Jared from Subway. The king. The greatest man who ever lived, so I thought. Because Jared was truly the American dream, going from being a big, fat piece of shit and then being celebrated from just eating normally. Like, that's America in a nutshell. Not like you eat normally, like if you're just a normal person, fuck you. But if you're a fat piece of shit first, and then you scale back a little bit, we're like, God bless your heart, you're getting commercials for the rest of your life, buddy. The crazy thing about that guy...
what's up, Dark Gift?
Well, hey, how are you? Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
How's it going, man? All right, just finish the Jared bit.
Yeah, we
move on. I know
you're saying. I feel bad that I didn't say hi to him when he came in.
Well, normally a stand-up.
Why are you busting my balls on my show?
You don't pause a stand-up routine in the middle of a joke.
Someone comes into your house,
the energy.
You stop what you're doing and you say hello.
You finish the joke and then you pause there. That's where you pause and bring him in.
You walk into my house. You walk into Vito's house. He just keeps jacking off. He don't say hello to you.
My favorite part of Chappelle's stand-up show is when he stops and everybody has a little conversation in between the jokes. That's the best part of any Chappelle stand-up bit.
Are you comparing yourself to Chappelle?
How dare you, Vito? How fucking dare you?
You guys are idiots.
Man goes to one protest for Chappelle, all of a sudden he's on his level.
I hate you guys.
Had what is a child's dream job, like an invented job. When you're in like second grade and your teacher goes, what do you want to be when you grow up, Jimmy? And you go, I want to get paid to eat sandwiches. He had it. He manifested it into reality. How? And he had the contract, the most simple contract in the world. Well, Jared, here at the Subway Corporation, we're very excited to have you aboard. Just two things. One, you can only eat Subway sandwiches. And two, you cannot have sex with children. And Jared went, Are those set in stone? Are those terms? Well, I guess you could eat something other than Subway sandwiches. No, that part's fine. Really, just that second part really sticks it to me. That dumb motherfucker fucked everything up. All us fat guys had a dream and he destroyed it.
I thought it was pretty
guys,
good.
You ever seen this?
Were you texting in the middle of your set?
No, I was checking my next.
The man who just yelled at me for saying hello to somebody while we're watching a video literally text in the middle.
You can check your notes. Can we just check their notes?
Checking notifications, Vito. That's freaking.
I was not checking.
He was checking the time. He's like, fuck, how much more time do I got? I'm bombing.
I'm not bombing. There was some good laughter.
Vito, the setup is too long. Go right to it, man.
I think you cut out Sam Kinison. The yelling is very off-putting.
It got called The Truman Show. You ever wonder at what point your Truman Show would have got canceled? You know, at what point the audience goes, I've been watching this fat guy jerk off, cry, and eat tacos for 5 seasons, and now he's bought a fleshlight? No.
Right,
give me this 2 more seasons and I'm out.
2 more.
The fleshlight. I don't own one because I find it a little weird. The concept is weird to me. One guy was sitting around and he went, I love flashlights, but I wish I could have sex with them. Who came up with that bullshit? I don't know, guys. I'm not a stand-up. I have no idea what I'm doing up here, which is why
that was a good part.
have notes.
That was a good joke.
The Truman Show, Doug. I thought I was doing 10 minutes, and they're like, you're doing 20. I'm like, I got like 8, so we'll see what happens. We'll have stingers.
See, you could have did like a sex joke there. You could have been like, they
did a little crowd work.
20. They told me I had 20. I only had 8. It's what happens in the bedroom.
I don't think ISOM had come out by when we did this.
What do you think about this Dark Gift? Are you enjoying Vito's stand-up?
I honestly wasn't really paying attention.
Don't worry, you don't.
You in the crowd that were there, so you're in good. You're in good.
Wait, Straight Bean says I can't help it, Vito. Straight Bean says I stole that joke from Zack and Miri Make a Porno. Oh no, I saw that movie like 20 years ago. Is that joke really in there? Fuck. Well, you're the first person to ever bring it up out of everyone who's seen that stand-up clip. So clearly, no one saw Zack and Miri Make a Porno except for you and me.
I saw it. I don't remember the joke.
Stingers are a coming, folks. It is getting colder. We're getting towards the holidays, getting towards Christmas time, which always brings up bad memories for me. Because the worst job I ever had, I was a mall Santa Claus. Worst part about that situation, I did not apply to be a mall Santa. I was actively scouted. I was minding my own business in a mall food court, eating a sweaty slice of Sbarro's pizza. A lady comes up to me and goes, I noticed you're morbidly obese. How would you feel about putting on a fake beard and lying to children? And I said, well, that sounds like my dream job. That sounds like fun. I fucking hate kids. That's the fun thing about Santa.
See, if I was there when you said I fucking hate kids, I would have been like, that's not what I heard.
There you go. Yeah, we need more hecklers. That's what we were missing. Samurai Snowman liked that joke. Thank you, Samurai Snowman.
He said pretty good. It's pretty
good. Why are you taking away his shine? He said he liked it.
Take what he can get, I guess.
These jokes are not that bad.
I don't think it's the jokes.
The delivery is struggling.
Yeah, delivery.
You're nervous. You're struggling on the delivery.
Well,
you're not sticking the landing.
This is like the first
draft.
It's
hard to get comfortable. It's hard to know what to do.
Right, Vito? This is like the first draft. Like,
if you'll notice, my biggest problem is I don't know what to do with my feet. So I'm just like kind of walking around.
I was going to say the bleach stain in your sweats. So I thought that would be the biggest problem.
Yeah, that's not good.
Biggest problem in the universe is those,
I got to stop wearing those pants.
And peculiar, weird place.
The job application is the easiest job application in the world. There's only 2 things on the job application. 1, are you fat? 2, are you a registered sex offender? The answer to those questions are yes and then no. If you answer in the reverse, you got a bad Santa, folks. Just got a skinny kid touching Santa. Nobody wants that. Now, you got to deal with these kids, right? And some kids are fine, whatever. But some of these kids are like, I don't know, this whole generation's fucked. You got a whole bunch of kids who want to cast doubt on the whole Santa experience. They want to poke holes in it. So they show up with all these questions like they're going to catch Santa in a fucking lie. All right, but I know my Santa lore. I'm prepared for these motherfuckers. This little girl comes in, sits on my lap. I'm like, oh, she's probably, I could tell. She'll look me in the eye. I'm like, this is one of these bitches going to try and get out. Oh, how do the reindeer fly? Fuck you. They're magic. Obviously. Done. Simple. But no, she looks me in the eye. She goes, Santa, I had a question. I'm like, all right, bitch, what's up? What do you got? Where do you get all the wood and metal for the toys? I went, fuck, this bitch is good.
That was a good one.
That one was a good one.
All right, because a guy flies around the world and one night gives presents to all the kids except the brown ones who celebrate the wrong religion. That makes sense. But the question of raw materials is one that cannot easily be answered. It is a lot of wood and metal, I must admit. So I go, well, you know, I start, I'm like, all right, I got some shit. All right, the elves up in the North Pole, we got a bunch of trees. Elves are cutting down trees. Plenty of wood for all the toys. She goes, okay. What about the metal? And I'm like, this bitch has me dead to rights. Everyone knows the North Pole has no natural ore deposits. It's impossible to amass the metal for that many toys. And look, my whole thing is Santa on the line. They tell you it's the code. You can't betray the code, so I did what I had to do. So I fucking killed her. No, I didn't kill her.
No, you should have stuck with that. That was funny. I killed it.
Hold on.
Fine. The gas leak did. Don't fuck with Santa. We know when you're sleeping.
I killed her.
There's one other type of kid with Santa that I don't like. Is that a lot of these kids these days are fucked up. They don't have therapy. They come from poor families. There's a lot going on. Kids are causing more trouble than other. And these kids, again, rather than go to a therapist, save up all the bad shit they've done all year and use Santa as like free mall therapy. Like all the bad shit they did, they just dump it on your lap in like a 3-minute period. And it's fucked. Some of these kids have done fucked things, man. I had this one kid. Hey, give me a chair. I'm going full Santa. I do the voice. I do it all. You know, I was a pro. I go, oh, Jimmy, sit on my lap. Oh, Jimmy, have you been a good boy this year? No. Oh, Jimmy, why not?
Jimmy Ray.
I fought with my sister. Oh, well, Jimmy, you shouldn't fight with your sister. I didn't do my homework. Oh, Jimmy, you have to do your homework. Set a dog on fire? Oh, holy shit, what? You said a dog on fire? I don't even know why I did it, Santa. Now I close my eyes, all I see are the flames. Holy fucking, okay. Santa's community college degree did not prepare him for this situation. Jimmy, are you thinking of lighting any more fires? The flame beckons to me constantly. Okay. That's what I was worried about. Fuck. Jimmy, I'm going to make you a deal. If you promise not to light any more fires ever, Santa will give you whatever you want for Christmas. Anything you want. What do you want? I want the man in the white mask to stop dancing through my nightmares. I don't know what that means. That's not helpful. Gonna have to be more specific. I want the Whisper Children to stop singing their hymns of destruction like a present, like a physical object, Jimmy. I want a bicycle. That I can do. That's a Santa thing, yes. Santa can get you a bike, so when the blood man chases me through the labyrinth of despair... Now, I don't care what the bike's for, Jimmy! What is wrong with you? No more fires. And the elf comes over, tries to take a picture. I slap it over her hands. I'm like, bitch, do not create a paper trail. He was not here. Jimmy, where is your mom? Come over and look. Find the mom. She's smoking a cigarette or some shit. I'm like, Mom, listen. All right, now me and this kid, we have Santa kid privilege. That's legal. I can't break that, but if you do not get this kid a bike, we have a Dahmer type situation here. You need to shut this down now. I was not here. I'm gone. Guys, I'm Santa Claus. Thank you so much. We got a great show.
Good evening, folks.